into space and just be like dead. And so, okay, so there's always like, so they had 2 windows, right, to do the jump. And Cyborg says like, what, which of these 2 windows do you think we should use? And Bruce was like, well, what window would you have put me through if you didn't ask? And he's like, this one. And then he's like, use the other one. Because that one you already did, and it was the wrong one. Barry Allen was in my freaking Batcave yelling at me about like nonsense. You need to put him through that other one, because that's the one that will, because he had to jump right before Darkseid boom tubes into the Batcave to murder Lois, so you have to like...
What up?
What's good?
How's everybody out there? Welcome back to World's Finest. We have had quite the week, I'd say, as far as Snyder fans and fans of Zack Snyder's Justice League. So, we're about to break this shit down like you haven't seen it broken down before. I'm sure everybody's had their spoiler reviews and shit, but we're about to do it the only way we know how to do it. And sorry, the movie didn't have any zombie titties in it, so.
And that's why it's just a 9 out of 10 for me. There's no zombie titties. So.
That was the one thing holding it back.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing that I was like...
Well, 2 things, technically.
Yeah, true. Each titty was half a point.
No.
I just realized, too, we need to update our intro to include Joey down here.
Yeah, we do.
I didn't want to say anything, but that's true.
I'm currently working on it. Jesus Christ, give me a chance.
No, I wasn't saying it to be rude. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I was. Wrap it up.
Yeah, like Joey messaged me privately and was like, "Hey man, I would really like to be included on the intro." And then I said, "You know what? Let me see what I can do for you." So
I said, "Do you guys even really want me here?"
Who are you again?
Yeah. So I'm working on getting the intro updated, and
it's gonna be
fire.
Cool.
Fire.
Oh. Wait, what the fuck?
It's gonna be chilly.
Cool. Pretty awesome.
A snowstorm.
So welcome you guys. We're about to break this movie down. There's so much to get into. I'm sure everybody's watched it. I've watched it like 6 times, and then I've just went to like certain scenes in the movie because there's so much to like take in, and so how many times have you guys seen the movie?
6.
What up?
4.
Damn.
Those are rookie numbers, I know.
Yeah.
You gotta step your fucking game up, dude.
What up, Ryan?
What up, Ryan?
What's up, Ryan?
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Restore the mother effing Snyderverse. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yes, do that. Let's see some more. So we'll see what you guys think we're gonna get some announcements in a few days?
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know how you can how anybody can look at this and be like, I'm fine with it not continuing. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm fine with not seeing more.
Yo, dude, the response has been fire. Not just from us, because we're, of course, the response from people like us. What's up, Rasha? The response from us is always going to be more what it is, right? Because we campaigned and we fought and we did all this shit. We went to war with each other for like a couple years, but
I killed some people.
Yeah,
it's true. I watched.
Yeah.
Yo, but like. I've seen some check marks out there like, yo, this movie's fire.
Dude. The positive response is something that I like. I was expecting people to like it more than the theatrical cut for sure.
Oh yeah.
But I wasn't really expecting this type of like. I haven't really seen anything negative. Like other than the people that I already knew weren't gonna like really care for it.
Yeah.
Dude, the response is so cool to see. Like it's positive. Every time I log into Twitter, it's positive.
Yeah. It's kind of funny because we were so ready to. I mean, it's like you said, like we were ready to go to war almost, and then we were like, we were so prepared, and then it was like, no, everybody likes it. It's like,
Yes.
Oh,
all right, well,
shit.
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
It was just really cool to see people give it a chance and then
Yeah.
like be open to it and then actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
We would have thought, yeah. No, I mean, I expected. Yeah, we'll get into the characters, but like I also the way the Flash was put in Justice League is
They had him fucking saving one single family
yeah.
instead of saving the entire world.
Yes, exactly. And he said, "I just pushed some people and run away." So
Yeah.
that shit.
Yo, I know we'll get more into the characters, but like him having Superman as his hero, dude, that had me choking up.
Dude,
Oh, man.
there's a few points in this movie, and I'm watching it, and and I'm just like, yo, stop it, Zach. I mean, keep going, but stop.
But you're gonna make me fucking sob.
Yes, exactly. So, real quick, let me ask you guys initial thoughts, like the first viewing of the movie, like after credits rolled, and you heard that, dude, you heard Hallelujah, and you saw it said for Autumn, like initial thoughts.
Joey,
Meg.
go ahead.
I mean, it was very surreal. I was kind of shell shocked a little bit. Like I wasn't jumping out of my chair, but again, I was just very like in the moment. And I loved it. Like I was just, it was I think it was 4 a.m. when I got done. So, I was a little bit tired, but no, I absolutely loved it. Like it was kind of a dream come true almost to like see these characters handled in such a beautiful way, and like they each got their time to shine and everything.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Like I texted you guys like the day I was watching it, and I paused it like 44 seconds in. And I'll always remember this. I paused it 44 seconds in, and I sent you guys a message, and I was like, dude, I don't know if I can watch this. Is like so surreal.
Mm-hmm.
But then I obviously went ahead and watched it, and there's spots in it where I'm just like, why was this ever changed? Or like, why did they insert this scene here?
Yeah.
Like, when they're getting off of Bruce Wayne's jet after picking up the Flash, and Diana's there. Why did they insert that random butt shot?
Yeah.
And it's just like stuff like that, and I'm just like, it really opens your eyes to like, what the like even more, because I mean we've always been like, what the fuck, why did they do this?
Mm-hmm.
But just see like stuff that was cut out, like the Flash being like such a pivotal character, and Ray Fisher being such like the heart of the league. Like his whole story, man, was cut out. And like when I got to the credits, Hallelujah was playing, and I'm just sobbing, like mostly because it's like, wow, I finally got to see this movie, and it's out there for the world. Like Zack finally and Debbie, they finally got this movie out here, and it's just so it was surreal, very surreal, and it still kind of feels surreal, and I don't know if that feeling will ever go away. I don't know if I really want it to go away, because it's like I don't know.
Well, it's like I don't, kind of speaking for myself, I've never had a connection to a movie like this. So, like I've never fought for a movie like as hard as I fought for this. So it's like, I don't know, that feeling probably won't ever go away. And that's, just something we get to live with, which is cool.
It's like, again, I was telling you guys, I'm going to get a little personal here. So like I was telling you guys earlier in the week, it's just really crazy because like for the longest time, like movies were like what kept me going, like, oh, let me just make it to this release date of this movie, because like I don't want to miss this movie.
Yeah.
So like when the first when Justice League came out, I said, well, you have to stick around because you have to watch Justice League. Like you have to be here for that. So I watched it, and I'm like, ooh, for the longest time I pretended it was good because like I didn't want to like you stuck around for this. Like what the fuck? And so then I found this community, and it was like, that's what kept me going. Like I'm going to start crying, but
don't.
That's what kept me going.
You're fine.
So, so finally seeing the movie, it was just like, I'm so
Yes.
glad that I like survived or lived long enough to see this happen. So
Yeah.
sorry, I just had to get that.
No,
away.
you're fine, homegirl. You're fine.
No, it's fine. Don't.
You're totally fine. As for me, like when obviously credits, it goes dark. You know, Martian Manhunter. Oh, spoilers! Let me throw this up there before everybody.
Shit, dude, Martian Manhunter's in this movie. Fuck.
Who's that?
Yeah. I missed it. Must have been through my bathroom break.
That's our little spoiler thing. I forgot to throw it up before we started, but this is I think we said earlier. This is a spoiler review. But see, Martian Manhunter flies off from Bruce's lake house, and the screen goes dark for just a second. It says for autumn, and I was just like, yo, like I remember like it's during the movement, during the events when we would tweet out these things on certain days that everybody like got together for, and like I remember just thinking, dude, like we like no matter how much you thought we won on May 20th last year, like as the credits rolled, I was just like, we fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like we we won. Like what I'm watching right now is something that I like asked for like that shit just doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't happen at all. So and the movie was phenomenal. Obviously we're going to get into it pretty in depth and stuff. Movie was fire. But yeah, as those dude, I saw For Autumn and I was just like,
bro,
For Autumn, and then
like it's coming, but still you're just like
the piano started playing and I was just like, oh, I watched, and here's the thing, knowing that there wasn't going to be anything after the credits, I still watched the entire fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Every
watched
time.
it the entire until it ended, and then when I saw it, it was the screener thing, so it wasn't HBO Max suggesting, hey, do you want to watch? Fucking...
Hey, now that you just cried your eyes out for 4 hours and whatever 3 minutes,
yeah. Do you want to?
Let's watch some Rick and Morty.
Yeah, for real. You're like, I'm just gonna do this on repeat. But like we've all said, we watched it several times, and I've just gone back and hit like just clips from the movie and just been like, dude, this is so fucking, it's so good. It's crazy because my wife didn't get to watch it the first time I watched it, which is interesting. I mean, you guys know because I told you all, but so I was part of the ones who got the early release thing to watch it on Monday at 6. Well, they had some technical difficulties. By the time I got my link, I was already asleep because I go to work so early in the morning. Mm-hmm. One of my supervisors, who is he's a fan. He's like, "Yo, so how was it and shit?" And I was just like, yeah, I didn't get to see it because fucking this happened and this." He was like, "Yo, we're good here. Go home and watch that shit." And didn't even question that. I had to check the next day when I went back to work to see if I even fucking clocked out because I was just like. Yeah, as soon as I got home, turned that shit on, and here we go. Yeah, so I was, it's such a thing. Like the initial viewing, I think it's a lot different than the second one.
Yes,
just because it's fire, but like the impact of the first
you're
one,
just so excited watching it that you miss things.
Yes, yeah, you do. So let's
before we move on, I just want to say, Meg, I'm also very glad that you're here, and I'm incredibly fucking proud of the journey that you've gone on the past couple of years.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make it worse.
No, you're fine. I've been like crying like all week just because like not because I'm sad or anything, but just because like it's so amazing to see like this everything just like
It's been an incredibly cathartic week for everyone. Like
that's a
especially Zack, probably.
Perfect word for it because dude, like it's crazy and it's weird because I've never in my entire life, and I've been on YouTube for like over 3 years, like doing stuff and like doing reactions, reviews of movies, never been able to see a movie that far before it released. So like that was crazy too. Like seeing it like that and then like being able to be like, like there's still people who haven't seen, like the majority of the people hadn't seen it, and so I would tweet something out, and it wouldn't be any spoilers or anything, and somebody would just respond like, "Oh, I hope it's this," and I'd be like, "Oh shit!" Like people haven't seen it, and it's just it's such an experience, dude. Like, I can't. I relate to the having movie to keep you going, dude.
Yeah.
Man, got the chat going right now.
Sorry, guys.
no, that's all our feelings. There's a couple moments, and we'll talk about it. There's a couple moments throughout the film where I teared up as well. Like, was just legitimately like, okay, Zack, chill. I mean, it's fire, but like, yo, like, bring it down just a notch. You know what I'm saying?
So he's like, no,
kick it up, dude.
Yeah.
He fucking knocked that shit up to 11. He said, "Fuck your feelings, dude."
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, fuck everybody's feelings.
Yeah, which, you know what, that's completely fine. I love when movies like actually make you feel something instead of just laughing or whatever, because like movies are entertainment, but like to like watch a movie, and not just Zack Snyder's Justice League, but like any movie that just like strikes a chord with you. It's like it's so beautiful to find films like that because they mean so much. But I think Zack Snyder's Justice League means like a little bit more for us because, you know, all the friends we've made, the journey, the bad times, the good times. It's just
did y'all remember some of the times, dude, when a certain date would approach and you'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna get something," and then nothing, dude, just nothing. And you're just like, yo, like,
well, I mean, all of SnyderCon weekend, you know, I was just in here like, what's gonna happen?
I know, I kept like refreshing my phone. I'm like, all right, guys.
Yes. Yeah.
But then, I mean, we got
ask
that
the question and then like nothing.
Yeah. That's another reason why we started the video, this stream off with that video from SnyderCon, because it is that's the thing that, like, when I saw that, I remember it, and I will never forget. I was at work and saw that, and I was like, I said, "What the fuck?" Like, I didn't yell it, but I said it loud enough for people to be like, "Huh?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it was such a damn scene that you're like, "Yo, that would have been so badass to see on film." It was like, well, maybe we'll get to see it because, you know, I called him motherfucker for making me cry. So, like, God damn it, Zack!
I should have fucking said that to him on Wednesday. You know what? I don't appreciate you making me fucking cry so much.
And speaking of Wednesday, if you guys haven't caught it, and if you haven't, I don't know what the fuck you're waiting on, but our illustrious co-host.
Wow, look at that! Look at that fucking legend. And Zack's there too.
Yeah. Yeah, look at it. Our illustrious co-host who, you know, is becoming more and more famous by the moment. Probably gonna leave the show. Hashtag me and Joey for the rest of our lives. But,
no, I never leave you guys.
We got this. We can do it. Probably. I don't know.
But yeah, she got to talk to Zack Wednesday. Had a fire interview. Kind of got cut short because of things, but it was great and it's awesome. If you have not seen this video yet, I don't know what the fuck you're waiting on. Probably leave the stream and go see it again.
It's really good.
We also have. we have another friend of the show joining the stream. Dave, what's good, man?
What up?
What up?
I'll fix my camera. All right, there you go. What's up, guys?
What up, man? How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. How you guys doing?
Hey, we're chilling. We're chilling.
Bad,
We just got through talking about our initial thoughts from the movie, like as the first time you watched it when the credits rolled, like the thoughts that were going through your mind. So what you got for us?
What was it like when you saw the movie months ago?
What was it like filming that Green Lantern scene in Zack's backyard?
It was spacious. He has a big backyard.
Yeah, dude.
No, I mean, I was like, I think the emotional part of it for me was kind of like the second time I watched it. The first time I watched it, like my mind was just so blown. Like I didn't like, it was hard for me to process what I was seeing the first time I saw it. But yeah, man, I mean, I've watched it 8 times already, man. Like I can't get enough of it.
Yeah,
I'm addicted to that movie, man.
Dude, I watch it at least like 1.5 times a day.
Yeah,
yeah,
for real. Oh, so Oh, so who are you, Dave? You Cyborg? You the Flash? You Victor? You Barry? Who?
No, dude, he's fucking Green Lantern. Didn't
Yeah,
you know?
Jon Stewart.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
Jon
yes.
Stewart, I'll take that.
Jon
Okay,
Stewart.
yes. All right.
There we go.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the same for all of us. Like the movie is just, it is what it is. So
It is what it is.
it is, dude. I don't. It's hard to like. And I've been asked about it. I'm like, you just gotta watch it. So my wife didn't get to watch it when I did. So when she finally did watch it, about an hour into it, she's like, "Yeah, Victor's my favorite character, though." So like straight up and down, I was like, "Yeah, he's fired in the movie." So
yeah, dude, I got to watch it with my my family last night, and my dad, dude. If I wish I could have recorded it because he, from like start to like finish, he was just like giggling, like laughing and cheering, and he's just, dude, he would like, there's a scene, Wonder Woman in the beginning, the bank scene, and when she fucking busts through those doors, he was just like fist bumping me like the whole time. And then like when Aquaman showed up, he was fist bumping me, dude. And when Superman shows up at the end and he says not impressed, he just was like howling, dude, like fucking clap. Oh, it was so cool to see that, dude.
That was cool. My mom when I watched it with them.
Yeah.
She was like pretty stressed too. Like there came a point she was like, if anybody dies, I'm gonna be mad. And I was like,
yeah, same for me. It's, dude, I can't. So the cast, then the performances. So do you guys have a favorite that like just really, really just stands out to you?
Oh, dude, Cyborg for sure.
For performance.
Yeah,
just like your favorite. Who's your favorite character from the film?
Oh, Cyborg for sure.
Cyborg, yeah.
That'd be
Cyborg
right.
was my favorite for sure.
Yeah.
It was like the first time I watched it, I kept doing this like the whole time.
Yeah.
I was watching it with a friend of mine. I was just like, dude, I can't believe how much he's in this movie.
Yeah.
He's in the movie from the very beginning. Like the very beginning, he's in the movie, and then he's in it throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like it blew my mind how much he was in it. Like he may have as much. I don't know. Like someone would have to like track the screen time on it. Because he may have as much screen time as like Batman or like.
I think he does. I think he has the most for sure.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say I could argue like maybe more.
Yeah, I think he had the most.
Yeah.
Yo, that scene where he's on the hospital bed. Fuck, that got me.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Dave's favorite performance.
Sam, dude, I don't
Sam
remember seeing him in the movie.
Oh shit!
No, I'm not lying. I've seen it 6 times, and I think I've seen him like once.
I saw him for like a split second.
Yeah,
I literally saw him for like a second.
And that was it.
Yeah,
like that was his
that
performance.
part where he's like standing next to Silas. That's the only time I saw him.
Yeah, same.
And this is so I'm gonna throw up a couple clips throughout this show. I'm gonna try to keep the audio off just because fucking I don't want to get bounced and shit. Hold on, let me get this shit up. It is. This is one of the Cyborg. What?
I said I love when you concentrate.
Oh wait, since I'm.
Oh
damn, dude, he took off.
He's gone.
It's like, yo, gotta get this mother boxes on me. So
there we go.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there you go.
He's got his fucking ring sitting on this end table or something, just glowing. Lantern on one side, ring on the other.
So this is one of the scenes, and we'll discuss it as I just play it and stuff. So this is let me take this comment off. This is one of the scenes during Cyborg's like little backstory stuff when he was like giving this single mother the cash.
Dude,
like,
why would they cut this out?
So good.
Yeah. So he sees the waitress. Obviously, we see that, and he sees her struggles and things, and then he's just like, "Yo, like I'm about to bounce. I'm about to bounce you." Yeah, this scene is.
It's so like heartwarming because he could like literally do anything. Like he could give himself he could do that for himself, but he chooses to do it for this single mother. And like I know he tweeted out after the movie that you know, he was raised by a single mother as well, so like this just hits him even, and so like knowing that him
Dude,
and
she
Chris
put
and
back the
Zach,
formula, bro. Damn.
yeah, like knowing that him, Chris, and Zach all sat down and like created this character with that in mind is just so beautiful.
Got straight evicted. Yo, this is shit, man. I like how it fucking it gives it the fucking stacks and shit too.
Make sure to give her those scents and shit too.
Yeah.
Right.
Give them, make sure that tip gets in there.
Yeah.
So this is the moment, and this is like,
So good.
yeah, dude. What would you do if you fucking checked your
Bro,
shit?
if I had $100,000 in my bank account, what the fuck? I wouldn't ask questions, dude. I would just.
I
keep
wouldn't
it.
either.
Yeah, I wouldn't need like the congratulations.
Make
I'd be
my
like,
own-
I don't care.
Yeah, that was a. I was thought about. So yeah, Cyborg, his character, man, so much stuff cut out, and that's.
Well, and it's like even just like right after that scene where like he does this good deed, he feels good, and then 2 seconds later, these people make him feel like a freak again.
Mhm.
Yeah, they
Like-
look at him, they're like, yo, what the fuck? Yeah,
Yo, if I saw a cyborg walking down the street,
like, yo, you want to take a picture?
yeah, I'd be like, hey man, what's up?
Oh shit. So yeah, Cyborg. So any other? I'd say Cyborg was probably my favorite too.
Yo, the Flash, fuck, he was cool.
Yeah.
man.
It just makes me
Fuck,
want to
yeah.
see more of them together because, like, that scene
Yeah.
where they're digging Superman's grave and they're like, "Oh, well, Flash is like, I can get this done in like a nanosecond or whatever," and Cyborg's like, "Yeah, we could." It's just like so like it's
Yeah.
funny and it does.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't
It's
think
not over-
he's
yeah.
trying to be funny, but it's
Right.
like the way he delivers those lines
Mhm.
And he
is
says
fucking
Wonder Woman.
hilarious. Yeah, Wonder Woman. You think she'd go for a younger guy?
And then Cyborg's as serious as you could fucking get is like, yo, she's 5,000 years old.
Yeah,
We're
everyone's
all-
a younger guy.
Yeah, that shit hit. That all of that shit hit.
Yo,
Oh,
this line right here, in a world of ones and zeros, that
Yeah.
man, that shit's so good.
Yeah, everything his dad said there with like when he was kind of like he was describing how powerful Cyborg is like
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, God, I want to see a Cyborg solo movie so bad.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude.
The part where he said about like, you know, the hardest part would be like not doing.
yes.
Yeah.
I want to see him struggle with those
Exactly.
decisions.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I want to see because like that $100,000 he gave to that woman. It's like imagine how many poor people's bank account he sees.
Yeah,
And, like he can't give everyone
Yeah.
Yeah.
$100,000. Like
Yeah.
some people he's just gonna have to let it be poor. You know,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like that. Oh God, that would be so good, so good.
or like seeing him struggle with like, oh, you have all the world's weapons at your fucking fingertips,
Disposal,
Right.
yes.
and like seeing bad shit happen throughout the world, and just like being like, okay, well, I can't just nuke this whole area or whatever. Like
yeah.
making those
Yeah.
decisions, like
Or disable it. Like he could destroy all the nukes in
Mhm.
Iraq or wherever he wants to. You know, but it's
Mhm.
like,
Mhm.
is that his decision to make? Like, you know, like
Mhm.
should he do it?
Is he gonna play God?
and
Right,
it's
right.
cool. It's not cool, but it's interesting to see like he struggles with like body image and stuff like that too, and like trying to
Yeah.
figure out who he is and like working through life with like disabilities that he has. So like going more in depth into that as well, I think would be so interesting. So
Yeah,
Warner
well-
Brothers gonna need you to fucking
Restore the Snyderverse.
restore the Snyderverse, give Ray his own movie, put
Yeah.
him back in the fucking Flash movie because him and the
Mhm.
Flash were bros, and I
Yeah.
loved that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because
And
like
a lot-
even like throughout the movie, like when you see like the Flash, like he'll like wait up for Cyborg if like they're walking somewhere, he like waits up for him,
Yes.
or he's like looking for him, and it's
Mhm.
like, God, I just want to see more of that.
Yeah.
None of the so basically like none of that relationship between Barry and Victor was forced like it was
Yeah,
in the other one because they, you know what I'm saying, it's like really organic and it like really just comes together, just like the fist bump at the end, man. The fist bump is so like
it's so earned too.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is. So yeah,
because you remember in the theatrical one, he tried to fist bump Victor
like
at the grave,
yeah,
and he wouldn't do it.
He said something like, "What did he say? It was like racially
Oh, is this
charged.
too soon?
Racially charged.
Racially yeah. In the theatrical cut, yeah.
Yeah, that's
whole ass clown, man.
Yeah, whole clown material. No, but yeah, and it's just like at one point in time he does it and he says, "Is this too soon?" Or it's so weird, but like when he does it and he hasn't even attempted to do it the entire movie, he just does it and it works just so good because that scene is also fire. So I mean,
yeah.
So as far as the other characters, man, did y'all have like?
No, I didn't send everyone a Superman. I only sent Dave a Superman.
Nah, I got mine from Walmart shit.
Yep.
So like the rest of the cast in the performances, I think everybody did a terrific job. I loved seeing Bruce / Batman not be like he wasn't a fucking fanboy. He was actually like putting in work to get this team together. Yeah. Alfred was fire, dude. Alfred was fire, dude. And the rest of the characters too, man. Like Diana was in a different mode. I mean, and it's so
dude, oh my God. It's so cool to see, like, there's such a duality to her, you know, like she's strong, but she's also very compassionate. And you see that throughout the movie. Like, it's not that she's just a warrior all the time. Like she has very human moments. Like when she kneels down and she's talking to that young girl, like that is like the most Wonder Woman scene I've ever seen ever. And you know, and right before that, she was fucking killing terrorists. Like
that's Wonder Woman.
Yeah. And then you see her, she's so independent. And like, this is like what I talked about with Zack on Wednesday is like, I loved seeing like her archaeology side as well. Like, and he says that she's like she herself is like independently wealthy as well. Like she could like see an artifact and everyone's like, oh, well, that's nothing. And she's like, she probably saw that fucking thing get created, you know? So like, I don't know. It's just cool. I love his take on Wonder Woman and Diana. It's just like, he just shows each side so perfectly and like doesn't have to restrict her to like being one thing.
Yeah.
Well, even going back to Batman, when like after he fails at getting Arthur on the team, when he hops out of the helicopter again, he hops out, you know, early than he was supposed to. But it seems like he's lighter when he's walking. You know, like it seems like he's not carrying that burden of whatever everything he was carrying in BVS. So I like how that carried over, and then like. Yeah, I think the Faith.
Oh
like, I think God, that line just like gives me chills every time.
Yeah, so many good lines.
Yep.
In that movie, man.
A lot of them, and as far as what you're talking about, Joe, with the Faith thing, he says it earlier when Alfred's like, "Yo, if you know the charging bull line or whatever," and then he's just like, "Yo, I have faith now instead of just."
He's like, "I'm going strictly based on faith," or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not using reasoning or whatever.
Reason, yes. Which is what Batman does, but like the faith thing, I was just like, "Yo, this is you know what I'm saying?" The characters are like elevating in a different direction than they normally would have, especially in the last fucking movie because they just, you know.
Although I'm mad that Bruce cut him off because I wanted to hear Alfred say Humpty Dumpty.
Oh, I know, me too. I was like, fuck.
Oh man. So yeah, with the characters, all of them were good. Everybody shined. I think everybody was more improved. Superman's my dude. Superman doesn't really have like much to do in this movie. He comes in when he comes in. It's the same with the Justice League. This movie it's not really about him. It's about the team building itself or whatever. Right. And so like when he does come in, it makes sense why he comes in. And yeah, dude, the scene in the hangar when they're just like, yo, like discussing bringing Superman back. That's one of those ones that got me.
Man, you should have got that clip where where he's like, I know we're all thinking it. Who's going to say it?
Oh,
And then
dude. When that
Cyborg
score
projects.
hit,
Hold on.
oh,
I know,
God.
because like the first like 2 notes play before
Yeah.
Ezra even says anything. And so like it goes bum bum. And then it's like, I'm like, oh my God.
I got goosebumps. Like,
Yeah.
I still get goosebumps when I watch that part. Like, it's so
Dude.
good.
But fuck. Is to see him in like the red and blue suit too.
Mhm.
Fuck. You know, I love the black and silver, but like anytime they would go back and like show him, I'm just like, that's fucking Superman.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it was interesting too to use the red and blue suit in the Nightmare too. I thought that was kind of cool.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting that. I wasn't expecting him to be in the Nightmare. I thought it was just
Right.
gonna
Oh
show
yeah.
because you know they mentioned that was like the scene that they like added. So
Oh,
when
at
I
the
saw so when I saw him in the Nightmare, I said, "Oh my God, did Henry come back to film? Like holy fuck!" And then I was like, "Oh no, that I've seen that shot, which is fine
Yeah.
to
It was,
repurpose." Yeah,
this is Nairobi, right?
So I'll play a little bit
Yeah.
of audio just because it's so fucking fire. So here you go.
Oh, you got to. It's worth it.
Careful.
The same thing right now. Who's gonna say it? I'm not gonna say it.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Even just the way he's posed. Like,
yes,
Yes, that's what fucking
and the
gets
flying
it.
with the one arm.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
All right, I don't want to get bounced and shit. But
You can't really hear it, so you're fine.
y'all didn't hear it?
No, you could,
Oh,
but like
you-
Oh,
Barely.
okay.
yeah.
Okay, cool. But yeah, that scene is, I mean, shit, man.
Yeah, can
That's
we talk
like-
about the fucking Amazons versus Steppenwolf scene?
Oh my God.
I could watch a whole movie of just that, like
That
them
was
just
awesome.
getting
My
their
God.
shit
Yes.
kicked from
So
him.
yeah, as
They
we go
were
through the scenes in the
so
movie,
badass.
I know.
hold up. I'm gonna get it pulled up. I'm just gonna pull it up and have it sit there playing with no sound as we discuss it because it's fucking fire. Dude, finally being able to see them not just be like some pushovers and shit, like you know what I'm saying? Like yo, like this is we're actually defending.
Bro, this is
thing.
what they fucking trained for thousands of years for.
Yeah.
Like
they
for
were-
this.
I'll play the sound at the beginning though, because the sound at the beginning is fucking fire. So
Bro, look at her.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
there we go.
I will bathe in your fear.
Daughters of Themyscira,
Let's go,
show him your fear!
bruh.
Dude, chills every time. Chills every time.
Yeah, that still gives me goosebumps.
Whew.
Yeah. So, thoughts seeing this scene, like considering what we saw like a few years ago. What were you guys' thoughts? Like, it'll start with Meg because you know this is your shit. When you watch the
Your
scene, when it
sister.
was finally over, when it was finally like, you know, he boomed to the fuck up out of there at the end of the scene. Steppenwolf did. What were your thoughts?
I mean, it's just so cool to see like women actually portrayed in the way you've always wanted. So like, look at these bad bitches, dude. Like they all just like pile up on him to hold him back.
Yes.
Like that shot right here where oh my God.
Yeah.
Where they're all just holding him back and I mean a lot of them did die, so that
Yeah.
sucks. But like I said, they've been training their whole like lives for battle like this. Like they
Mhm.
literally train every single day and they're immortal. So
Yeah.
but like to see and especially like Hippolyta here, like climbing up this wall and just fucking
Fucking clapping
It,
cheeks, bro.
Mhm. Instead of 2017 when she just stands there.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, right. She just went.
But like it means like to see it for her to see like these Amazons that she spent like her whole life with almost
Mhm.
to like die. That's insane. Like their whole
Yeah.
lives they think that they'll just live forever and then he shows up and kills them.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for me, dude, it was.
And there's
I
so
wa-
many different like races and like body types of Amazons
Yes.
too. So like you have the more slender ones and then you have the ones that are literally fucking bodybuilders.
Yeah.
And like they're just so they exude so much like feminine energy but like they're also dude look at her arms like so powerful.
Brooke Inch right here.
Ripped.
Dude.
Ah,
Yes, it's
damn.
fucking this. Yeah. So Joey, man, your thoughts on the scene? Like when you first saw it, when you were just like taking it in, you were like, "Yo, this shit's fire."
I mean, yeah, and it kept ringing in my head. I'm like, I think it would be over by now. Like in the theatrical,
yeah.
Yes,
like they didn't spend nearly as much time in that, but just like they gave everything. That's the theme for this movie. They gave everything like time to breathe, and like they're showing this like the temple like falling into the ocean and everything.
And you see her like come to the realization
your
that
stream
like,
went down. And
oh no,
did it?
What?
Yeah, they took it. They blacked it out.
Hold on.
We didn't even have fucking audio playing or nothing.
No.
People are telling us on Twitter that it got taken down.
Damn, how long ago did it get taken
Just like
down?
30 seconds ago, they told us. So
As soon as Joey started talking, probably.
Like,
They're like, and down.
we don't need to hear this man talk about Amazons.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, it's not loading for me either. Yeah, it says stream unavailable. Everybody's like,
damn it.
It should be back up here soon.
Oh, Rasha said it's probably because they said they'll play the film in the background.
Damn, they heard that too? Jesus Christ. I thought they just listened to like the audio, like if you play music or like some official shit, it's probably because
it said this.
Yeah.
It's back up. Yeah.
Are we back?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hold on, let me.
God dang it. Just killed the fucking mojo.
Yeah,
kidding.
for real.
Still hyped.
Hold on. Let me.
No, that was just the end of chapter 1. Like we got it. Now we're going to the next part. That was chapter 1. Don't count on it, Batman. Because as soon as I started talking, they cut us off.
Yeah, they cut you off. Let me do this real quick.
Are we up or not?
Yeah, we are.
We are okay.
Yeah.
So
we're back.
I'm trying to get this Twitch link for my Twitch so that I can put it in the chat. So like if that happens again, Twitch ain't about to bounce us. So
yeah, dude, we watched like full fucking movies on Twitch.
yeah, Twitch ain't about to fucking be like,
I think we're back on YouTube. So Dave, stop talking about how much you love Justice League.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna pull up those screenshots of you talking good about Jeff Johns, dude, if you don't fucking watch it.
Oh shit. Hey, you guys, sorry about the issue. We went down. Obviously, they're just like, yo, like yeah, I can't talk about shit. The movie's still new. I was like, yeah.
Okay, everyone, just use your imagination when we talk about it.
Yeah.
Joey, start drawing pictures in the background.
I don't have any.
I just in the chat, I just put a link to my Twitch. So you know what? Everybody just fucking go to Twitch right now. Just in case. It's the same stream. It's just, whatever. Because
Twitch instead.
You want us to go there too?
All right, see you guys.
All right, I'm going to Twitch. Rasha said we can use GIFs.
What? We can just get
or GIFs, whatever people say. I don't care.
It's
GIF.
GIF.
It's GIF.
It doesn't matter.
It's GIF.
It's GIF. I know. I say GIF too, but
someone fucking get Dave out of here, man.
It's GIF.
It's GIF. Anyways,
yeah. So we were talking about the Amazon scene, which is fucking fire.
Oh man,
I had to shut it down. I like the fact that there's
my opinions were just too good, and they shut us down.
You're what?
My opinions were just too good, and they had to kill the stream.
They don't like good opinions, or were your opinions that bad? And they were just like,
you know what? YouTube must be ran by Jeff Johns.
Whoa!
Well, hey, yo,
fuck.
That makes sense.
I knew it this whole time.
Oh shit! So yeah, the Amazon scene very much improved from
seeing them get literally cut in half at times. Oh my
was fucking fire, dude. As sad as it was fire though, because it was just like, yo, they went there with that shit. So
yeah,
it actually showed him as like an imposing like being too, not this like, as much as like he messed them up in the theatrical cut too, but it was cool to see like when they were like lassoing him and shit and like shooting him with arrows, how it like kind of slowed him down a little bit, but then he's like, nah, fuck these arrows, and just like clenches his armor and they all snap off. That was so cool.
Well, that one, she hit him with the spear and he just like broke it off and
snapped
threw the horse. That was so cool.
Dude, that was so unnecessary. He didn't have to fucking yeet her that hard, dude.
So many things about these characters were unnecessary, but they love the
That's
drama.
what's amazing. Yeah,
They love the
yeah.
drama, and they're so.
Yeah. No, it was that scene was, man. I honestly, that's like a microcosm. Like that one scene, seeing it compared to the other one is like a microcosm of the entire movie. Both films side by side. It's just because, like, look at this, and then look at what they tried to give us. And you could say about the stuff they cut out of it or whatever, but it was much more brutal. Yeah. There's much more like. You felt that scene as far as like, oh shit, they need to get this mother box. Even though we probably already knew as us that he was gonna get that box, but still it was just like you felt it more. Get the fucking box away from Steppenwolf. Like y'all are taking too long on the horses or whatever. So
dude, the way that that one Amazon had that electricity like course through her body
as he was about to fucking chop her in half.
Yeah, oh my god, that was insane.
That's Philippa, I think, is her name.
Yeah, when she slid and dude, I was just like,
but I was also gonna say, like, you also got to see more Amazons react to a boom tube, like they're in the farm or whatever, or in the barn or whatever, and then they just look at. We didn't get to see that. Like it added more depth to like.
Yes,
they weren't just like that CGI blob in the background.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah, and obviously when they came a marching fucking Steppenwolf bounce and shit.
Seeing them on those fucking horses with like their arrows and shit ready to go was it reminded me so much of fucking Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And it makes me want to have an Amazon, like the Amazon spinoff be like Lord of the Rings, but with fucking Amazons, dude. Fuck.
I'd be so down for that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so cool, and like it's cool because like there are certain people that are putting up like comparison shots from Justice League to Lord of the Rings, and it's like, dude, that's my shit right there. That is, fuck, it's so good.
And it made more sense, like those pillars were holding up the building or whatever, so when they knocked them down, like that's why it like fell through.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine pointed that out when he was like, because he was like, what was the point in the Justice League version of them shutting the doors if Steppenwolf just like walked right through the door?
Yeah.
Just walked through the door. Like, so what's the point of closing the door?
Well, and also are like, because it didn't fall into the ocean in the theatrical, so is there just a temple full of dead bodies on the island forever?
or like when she tells I don't know how to pronounce the other Amazon's name. It starts with an M. It's where she tells her to like gather the legions. Like and then that's when they come over the fucking hill and dude. And I don't remember if that's in the theatrical one or not.
No,
I don't
No.
What, them coming over the hill?
No, like her
says,
telling her to gather the legions.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not. They didn't want to let women talk too much in that movie.
Yeah, there's probably like a strict like runtime of women running their fucking mouths, and that's probably what they labeled it too.
Yeah.
I was like, dude,
bitches yapping. That's what it's called.
Like, this dude really just hates women.
Dude, he hates women and he hates black people and other people of color.
Right? Like he made in his version, he made women seem so like
just nothing. Yeah, pathetic. Like they were fucking nothing.
Like that scene with Clark, with his Lois and his mom in the field. Like,
oh my god,
dude, that scene was so perfect.
Yeah,
it was beautiful, dude.
It was so perfect. And in Josh's version, Lois is, what did she say? She's like, "I was weak when you were gone," or something like that.
Yeah, she said you wouldn't be proud of me or something. Yeah. Like, dude, but also, I liked how in this one it made Superman not so like macho, like. Because in the first one, well, in Justice League, it's like he's like the dude Superman, like truth and justice, and But in this one, like it really shows him in touch with like himself and his family and his fiance and like his feelings. Like he's confused, he doesn't know who he is, and like when he's playing with that butterfly, dude. Oh my god! Like it's not afraid to make him look vulnerable.
Well, and also, like, I can't believe they cut that out because it represents, like, the metamorphosis of, like, I was gone and then I came back. I came back. I was born anew, and it was But they swapped it out for that "yes, ma'am" shot.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh man, Fucking terrible.
So bad.
Also, Dave, it was funny when you were looking over. It looked like you were looking at me, so you kept going like,
Big Joey, shut the fuck up, dude.
Shut up.
Oh shit.
So yeah, Joss Whedon, Jeff Johns, they don't fucking like women, dude.
Oh,
Or anyone that's a darker shade than this.
right.
Yeah, no, that's not a spoiler. Don't worry, we've known that.
Yeah,
for
that's
years.
not a spoiler around here.
And one person I was shocked was Ryan Choi. I was shocked how much he was in the movie.
Yes,
Yeah,
I thought he
dude.
was gonna have like one little scene, but he's like,
Yeah.
I mean, he's the head of Star Labs now.
Yeah,
Like, he had a big
nanotechnology,
role. He had a big role.
dude.
They replaced his entire scene of getting like the badge and shit. They replaced that with like Cyborg getting a the fucking
he made, like,
Teen
a-
Titans Go.
Yeah, dude. When Ryan Choi, after he's like, you're the director of nanotechnology or whatever, he's like, that's your thing. He said, that's my thing. And I'm like, oh my god, that's his thing. That is
And
his
then he
thing.
winked at the camera.
Yeah,
Oh shit. Yeah. So yeah, that's
dude. And in the future movies, we would see him fucking become the Atom,
Yeah.
dude.
yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
was
Or else he
curious-
wouldn't even be there.
I was curious how that was like supposed to work. Like, let's say we got him in the theatrical, but like, because we never really hear his full name during the
Mhm.
movie, do we? We
Which
just
one?
hear Ryan, right?
No, they say Choi.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
no,
they?
because he says Doctor whatever Silas and Doctor Ryan
Because
Choi.
I was just wondering, like, how what level was
But
that?
they only
like,
say it once. They only say it once in the
Mhm.
when you're introduced to the character.
Yeah.
it's it's neither here nor there. I was just wondering if it was like, what level of a reveal was that supposed to be? Like, because we already knew at this point, like, who he
Yeah.
was and everything.
I think like general audience would be like, oh well, this guy's important. Let me look more into him, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
find
that's
out
true.
like, oh shit, this guy's actually pretty dope.
Hmm.
Yeah. Especially like you said, that they gave him the badge and stuff at the end. So obviously it'll be like, oh, okay. They wouldn't do that if it was
Not important, and
Yeah.
of course, it's like during the epilogue too. So it's like,
Right.
and not ending, but like showing where these
Yeah.
characters are gonna go.
Right.
So like for him to be shown, it's like, okay, well, this guy's definitely like gonna go somewhere.
Hmm.
Like this isn't the end of his story.
Right. Right.
the shit way.
Hi,
Shit.
Shep.
What up, Shep?
What's up, dude?
You punch anybody lately?
Yeah. In the sack.
Dude.
But punch that's it. I'm at a son punched Joey in the sack.
Yeah, dude.
Did you not hear about that, Dave?
No.
Oh man, yeah. I met Amanda and like the Colberts and then like their kids, and Shep was like talking to me and he was like telling me how many like all the Transformers he has and everything, and then he goes, "Feel my muscles," and I'm like, "Whoa, like you're strong." And then I look up to talk to Steven and Shep just punches me in the balls. Like didn't even think about it. He was just like, "I'm just gonna do this."
He punched you in your teddy bears.
Teddy bears.
Yeah, that's what Amanda.
No.
Oh snap! So yeah, so let's jump into another piece of the movie that we were all looking forward to.
Don't show it. We're gonna get fucking taken down again.
Yeah, I won't show it.
Okay.
I probably will show it because I don't care because we're all on. But oh shit, where's it at? Yeah, I can't find it. So whatever. The history lesson that we finally got to see, the thing that's been like one of the things, like we got a glimpse of it in Justice League. Obviously was toned down, a lot of shit was changed, a lot of characters who shined in the history lesson were kind of fucking taken out or whatever. So thoughts, you guys. History lesson starts playing. It starts off, obviously you see like Zeus and all of them getting together, and then you see fucking Darkseid, jump out of the back of the ship, hit the ground, and shit starts popping off after that.
I'll start with my one gripe with it. I wish it was longer.
Oh,
Like, it
yeah,
didn't-
obviously.
dude, I wanted it
say
to
that.
go for like 20
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But dude, like seeing, because it's like it's like the Justice League before like the Justice League, you know, like
Yeah.
seeing
Yeah,
all
yeah.
of these forces together. Like, when Diana says, and Guardians from the Stars or something, I said, oh my fucking God. And then you see Yalen just shoot up in the sky.
Mhm.
That, dude, like seeing Green Lantern regardless of who the Green Lantern was,
Yeah.
that shit was so dope. And to like
Mhm.
see his ring and like when he shoots it, it goes out. Fuck. And
So
then
good.
see Darkseid in a movie get shot by a Green Lantern's ring, dude.
Yeah.
Well, and to see Darkseid almost
Like
become a Green
almost
Lantern,
grab it.
he
Yeah.
almost,
Yeah.
yeah, that would have been the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. No, and and seeing just like him actually just in a battle, and it was, what was so fire to me? It's just like, once he jumps down and he fucking hits the ground, and the life equation, whatever, it shows man, shows gods, shows fucking Atlanteans. But the motherfuckers that were the first ones to pull out swords and let's fucking go, the Amazons, dude, fucking
Yeah.
Hippolyta was like, okay, let's go. They were the
Like, we
first
ain't
ones
fucking
to
with this guy. Let's get this shit.
And all the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
armies were like, "Oh, okay, we're going
Okay,
now. All
we're
right."
going.
yeah.
Where's the countdown?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's just like, fuck the countdown,
let's
dude.
let's go. Yeah. No,
I
that
like
shit was
how
tight.
tall he made the gods look.
Yes.
Dude.
They
Yes.
like towered over everyone else. I love that. So I don't know, it made them look more like gods.
It made them actually like
I think
look
it did
like
that.
and like where their hands were glowing and shit,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
like Ares, dude. I think the one thing I really loved was how different Ares looked in
Mhm.
Yeah.
like, because in Justice League you're like, oh, this guy's supposed to be Ares, but we just saw Ares a few months ago in Wonder Woman and he didn't
Right.
fucking look like this guy.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. And the actors there, fucking Professor Lupin, which was
Yeah, David Lewis. Yeah, he
Yeah.
yeah, dude. And I didn't realize it until like the second or third time I watched it, his name comes up in the credits, and I was
Yes.
like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Dude's in
Yeah.
there?
That's what
Yeah.
my friend said. He's like, "Are we gonna get an Ares like flashback?" I'm like, "I don't know.
Maybe.
Gotta keep watching."
Dude, but yeah, the old gods being like actual big imposing figures, and like at that end shot where they're all surrounding the mother boxes, and that you see the three old gods in the background, dude. Oh my God, with the Green Lantern with them.
He's as tall as
Fuck.
they are too.
Yeah, dude, look at Artemis, dude.
Well, dude, and the fact that like Ares was the one who like delivered what would have been the killing blow,
Yes, yeah,
like
Yeah.
slices right through Darkseid's staff and just like right in the
Right.
shoulder. God, that was so cool.
dude, King Atlan. Fuck.
Dude, look at this shit. It is so fucking epic. It's ridiculous.
I'm with Meg though. Like I could have done with like maybe like a 10-minute like
Oh yeah.
getting the world
dude,
getting the
yeah.
world together, like spreading the word. Be like,
I
"Look,
wish we could have seen like more of Green Lantern. Like it would have
Yeah.
been cool to see like, I mean, obviously this is a big ask, but like see them in their sector and they hear about what's
Mhm.
going
Yeah,
on,
they
and
hear it,
Yalen's
yes,
just
yeah.
like, yo, I gotta fucking bounce.
or he's like on Oa and he's
Yeah,
like, just like checking in or something, and then he
Yeah.
gets word about whatever's going on."
yeah. Dude.
Dude, look at
It's amazing to me to see the CGI work that they did with just a few months.
Yeah.
Yeah,